Plantsnpaws. I am finally back with another video. I know it's been like almost 8 months since my last video, but, well, I don't really have a good reason for that. I was gonna make up an excuse, but I just hadn't found the wherewithal to film a video. I've been doing a lot of other stuff, and I'm a little stuffed up right now, so try and ignore that. Excuse me. Anyway, we're doing a plant tour. I've always had a couple of plants, but obviously COVID jungles are a thing, and I started going to the nursery a lot more whenever I found out the nursery closest to me, the Clement Street Nursery, which is one of the first videos on this channel. When I found out they were open, I started going there a few times a week. No, a few times a month. Oof, week. I'm not crazy. Anyhoodle, I'm gonna take you guys through my little urban jungle. You ready? So here we have my beautiful heartleaf philodendron, just the classic OG green cordatum. I think I got this one at Home Depot, maybe Lowe's, I think. This definitely came from a Home Depot though. This is my fiddle leaf fig. It's adorable. And it is actually putting some new growth out for me up there because of this grow light here. It's getting consistent light. This is my little, oh, it's so fuzzy. My little, well, it was labeled a DS70 from the seller, and I've got it in leca with plenty of little green algae in there. Oops. And you'll see quite a few of these little fox friends hidden amongst my jungle. Here's another one. I'm kind of obsessed with foxes. Anyway, one of my variegated spider plants. I think it probably needs to get watered since it does get a ton of light from these grow lights. I love these grow lights. They are from Amazon, and they come with a little timer and all that. You can adjust the light settings. Anyway, I really like it. This is a lilac chatty. They call it a nanook. I really don't actually care for this plant anymore. It's also in leca. It's rather humongous. This is all made of cuttings of the plant I bought originally. I have since gotten rid of that because I was bored of it. They look kind of weird. I really like the Chatty zebrina a lot more. I think maybe it has to do with the pastel colors. I'm not really into pastels, but I do, however, love this candle. If you see this candle, I think at Target is where maybe I got it, or perhaps Ross. If you see this candle, buy it for me because you love me, because it smells amazing. And you know what? Buy one for yourself too. I have no idea what this little guy is, but he's adorable. Some sort of succulent. It's like one of the only succulents I have that I haven't killed. It is etiolated. I will put that word on the screen for you guys so you can Google it. It means that it's stretched out, basically. This used to be a croton. I went on vacation to Texas and forgot to water it beforehand, apparently. I went through my entire collection and forgot the most finicky one. Are you serious? Anyway, a lemon lime pothos, I believe. It's cute. Doesn't grow very quickly, unlike the golden pothos. This is 2020's Christmas tree. Probably also needs to be watered. I actually don't know what kind of tree this is. If you guys know, please comment down below and let me know. This guy is a little piece of my Scindapsus pictus exotica. No.
I have two different types of Scindapsus. Scindapsus argyrius. That's what it is. It's the basic one that you find everywhere. I have...
So yes, that is a Scindapsus pictus argyrius. I also have an exotica. I have a full plant of this one. This little piece just wasn't growing with the rest of the plant, so I separated it and put it in its own little pot. This piece is very finicky for some reason. I don't know why, but it's so pretty. Look at all that shiny silver. I got this super cute ruby cascade. I think technically this is a type of peperomia. It's pretty long. And that literally leads us down to one of my beloved plants. Like, not that I don't love all of my plants, but this little cutie patootie came from my grandma Ray. She literally just ripped this out of her pot and handed it to me and said, "Here you go, Allie, I love you." So thank you, Grandma Ray, for giving me such a rare plant to find in a house. This is a piece of Monstera laniata. I think it's part of the Adansonii family. We're not sure. I have a larger plant that I got at the nursery for $50, and I made this guy out of cuttings. Here we have a little, I think it's a Christmas cactus, but I can never remember what each leaf shape means. Another little fox guy. Let's see if I can show you what's in here without disturbing everything else. So we've got some Hoya curtisii. That is, it's just the slowest rooting thing I've ever had. And there's a little piece of Hoya retusa in there. I don't know why I did that, but it's cute. It's okay. Let's moving along. Well, I guess since we're pointing at it, this is another variegated spider plant. It also needs to be watered. It gets really good indirect light through this gross window over here. It's my kitchen window. All of my windows are east facing, which is really nice during the summer. I could probably just turn off my grow lights, but I haven't because then I will probably forget to turn them back on. I just turned them all down to dim lights and like the shortest time span I can, so that when winter comes, I will be okay to just turn it back up. This is a gorgeous Hoya obovata that I got off of Facebook Market, or one of my Facebook groups, I think. I don't remember who I got it from. Might have been someone named Caroline May. I'd have to look it up, and I would probably never find the information, but I do love this. I really like using candle jars for leca plants, and apparently I like this brand of candle very much. I have this little Tradescantia that came as a gift. It's really cute. It's also very finicky. So if you don't know Tradescantias, like, they really, like, wow, isn't that pretty? They really like humidity. I have a couple that I've put into terrariums and such, and they do really, really well in there. They just need to be big, because once they're in a terrarium with that good humidity, they will grow so quickly. It's insane. Yeah. So I have this. This is the first Hoya I ever really wanted. It's a Hoya pubicalyx. The newer leaves kind of go back and forth. This is a new leaf here. This one. And it's not very splashy at all. And then there's this one. I did grow this leaf. And it is unbelievably splashy. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I grew that. Yeah. Did I grow that leaf? I don't know. Like, this is one plant and this is another plant. And I think this side is just the side that's closer to the grow light because it's way happier. Maybe I should turn it around and see what happens. But we're not going to do that today because it's cute. Another piece of variegated string of hearts, and this guy that I had to move. Ooh, That doesn't look happy. Anyway, I'm like looking at it with my face instead of the camera. We need to stop doing that, Alex. This is my Hoya Bella. I have a couple pieces of this here and a couple pieces in Lekka in another part of the apartment. I don't like this pot, but it's a girl pot. What can you do? I have no idea what this is, but it's adorable and I borrowed it from work. If you know what it is, please tell me. I think it's an aglaonema, but I'm not sure. It does have a sort of similar growth pattern to, you know, other aroids, so who knows? Yeah, I guess. Oh, we have another little guy. This guy is in quarantine because I saw spider mites on it before I left. It has been so grumpy with me for so long. I rescued it from the nursery. It was on the sale rack and it still hates me. And I wish I knew why, because then I could save it. I think it was the spider mites, but nothing else around it got spider mites. This is, well, I guess technically they're Gupernias now or something like that. But it was the non-fuzzy version of the Calathea Worswickii, which I don't remember what that's called. But yeah, this is neither a Calathea nor a Worswickii, apparently, according to Reddit, or yeah, I think Reddit. Anyway, moving along. Golden pothos. Love these bitches. They're so cute. Oh, this one's dusty. Gross. It's also dying. Well, dying. It's wilting. It needs a shower and definitely some water. I don't know why. This is my OG spider plant. This thing has pretty much always loved me, and I love it back. Even though it's green and boring and kind of took over my apartment a little bit. Also, super duper don't like white pots. I am very, very much ready to sell and replace all of the white pots that I have and just go to plain terracotta or maybe like a cream color. I don't know. This isn't even my best golden pothos, but she's looking pretty cute. Yeah. Like, she's pretty large. She's on top of my fridge. She's happy there. Moving on. Just a quick glimpse at this sad little queen of the night cactus. She's been in my window over there. And I think she's going to go back, but we're going to get better about watering her. And maybe even try to repot her in a slightly less chunky soil because she just dries out so quickly. She probably also needs a wider pot instead of a deeper pot, but I didn't know that when I first found her. And I love her. We bottom water in this house. All right, you guys, this is the next area. It is the TV area. I have no idea what this little guy is called, but it is a super cute little arrowhead syngonium. It's pink and I like it. It kind of looks like a dirty pink, which is really fun. I think it needs also to be watered, but c'est la vie. My marble queen pothos that is actually really happy in this corner. I don't know why some of pothos just grow so fast and some don't. This one doesn't look like it's growing fast because the nodes are so close together. Can you see that? Like, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's an empty node there. So like the better light that your plants get, the closer the nodes will be. So like see how close these 4 nodes are? Like 1, 2, leaf here, leaf there. Like it's almost like 2 leaves per node almost, but not really. Anyway, so the more light they get, the closer they'll grow together. Yeah, just like I could spend all day untwisting my plants, but that wouldn't make for a very good video, so we're not going to do that. Okay, we're gonna do it a little bit. Sorry. I'm like fixations here. So yeah, the reason this plant looks so full, but also so bushy rather than like viney, is because my nodes are so close together because it's getting really good light from this window. Which I assume you cannot tell right now because the camera adds 10 pounds of fabric or something. But yeah, these are really, really sheer IKEA curtains, and they let my plants get a lot of light. Moving along. So this is a favorite of mine. You can't really see too well what's going on in here. Let's see if I can get a view from the top. It's a little dirty. Anyway, I have a super cute pink Photonia growing in this Manischewitz bottle. This is eventually going to be given to my grandparents up in Santa Rosa. If you ever had Manischewitz, it is kind of like cough syrup without the medication. Anywho. So moving along again, this is a African violet. Yes, I have a lot of basic plants. I love them. I think my cat did that. It used to be a little bit closer to their grasp, and now it is not. Oh, the fuzzy leaves. Are you a leaf petter? Comment down below. This is a little goldfish plant that I have been chopping and propping. Basically, I've just been, you know, trying to make it more full, so I've just been putting the cuttings back into the pot. It seems to be pretty happy about that. And this is what happens. This is what happens. Ow, Jane. This is what happens when you have a cat who doesn't like it when mommy films by herself. I feel like Rachel from Heart Shaped Leaves with her doggies. Anyway, as I was saying, so that kind of goodness. Oh my gosh, please focus. Please focus. Anyway, this little offshoot coming off of this main branch here happened because I chopped out here. Your plant will become more full instead of spindly if you chop off its fingertips and put them back in soil. Terrible analogy, I know, but it makes the most sense to me right now. All right, moving on to one of my pride and joy plants. This is my domino peace lily, and it's in the elephant plant pot that my friend gave to me. I had a poll last year where I asked everybody and their mom to help me decide what to put in this guy, and the domino peace lily won. I am actually propagating some little babies off of this as well. They have been in water for like a week, and they are already growing little water roots, so that's exciting. I got another little chatty there. I don't know what any of these little guys are, but I love them. They're really cute. Stop it. The problem is my cats also love them. Mainly Murphy. He's not gonna look at us because the flash turned on. But this guy likes to throw up chatty. It's really great. This one just likes to terrorize them. He actually eats them. So mommy had to move all the plants. Yeah. Huh, Janie? This little Janie girl. This little Murphy boy. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I love you. Okay, bye. Anyway, back to the Pixie Peperomia over here. Super cute little guy. You can see how shiny. Oh no! Ugh. Leaves be falling off, everybody. Just toss it back in there. If it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it's plant food, right? Yeah, so Pixie Peperomia. I usually don't have like a huge affinity for Peperomia, but this one's just so cute and shiny. Like silvery shine, like wow. Wow, ooh, ah. Yeah. My Philodendron Brazil. It does not look like a Brazil because the variegation has gone wild because I keep my plants under pretty much bright light for all of them because that's what plants actually kind of like. I mean, yeah, there's some plants that are like, ooh, I'm gonna burn and die now. But most plants like light. This is my gorgeous, let me go around this side. My gorgeous bird of paradise, Nikolai Strelitzia or something. Strelitzia Nikolai. Also needs a little bit of wipe down. This video is not sponsored, but I work with Pottery as an independent representative called a Pet Pro. Wild Alaskan salmon oil, a brand new bone broth, and our superfood seasonings. If you're interested in what these can do for your pets, please ask me more in the comments or my DMs or email me or something. Anyway, back to plants. Yeah, I love this bird of paradise. I'm really, really, really excited to see it grow nice and big. Don't care if it ever grows flowers. I think the flowers on these plants are kind of weird looking and they're not for me. But I really like the plant itself. Yeah. You can't just like your plants for the flowers that they have, because most people will never see those once they leave the greenhouse. It's just not how it works. Okie dokie. So we're back in the kitchen because I wanted to show you guys my gorgeous sensations about the phylum, aka Sensation Peace Lily, which I found out from Plants Arena here on YouTube. These are actually members of the Philodendron family, I guess, which kind of makes sense. They kind of do that whole mounding thing. And I don't know. Anyway, and I got this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous leaf over here. This is the newest leaf on my dark stem alocasia. I love him. This weird Rex begonia. I don't know what's going on with him. He just, for some reason, these petioles are just so freakishly long, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make them like be short and cute again. Is that even like a thing? Like, but look how pretty this freaking coloring is. Like, it's so pretty.
This is another monstera. It was shipped to me in poop shape, and I actually don't really like this plant that much. Don't tell it, because it's growing and it's happy. It likes me, apparently. But yeah, I don't like. It's not. I don't know. I feel like it's not as beautiful as my other monstera that I think is also running out. And also, like, it was shipped looking like this, and I can't get these water stains to come off. Also, what the fuck? What is this? Like, who chops up leaves and sews it like that? Do they think I'm stupid? And I think that's like frustration? I don't know. Anyway, another peace lily, because I thought I was ordering from the same company as this plant. They sent me this peace lily, which is clearly not a sensation. It's freaking tiny compared to this one. Okay? Like, can we just... What? Like, what kind of crap do they think they're on that I would think that is that? Like, no. Anyway, so I'm upset about these plants, but I still like the peace lily. I just don't like this one. But obviously that's not what I ordered. No, this one was supposed to be a Monstera Peru, and that was supposed to be a sensation. I don't know who these people think they are, but they are swindlers. And I will never order from them again.
Moving right along, this is another of my favorite plants, mainly because it basically came back from the dead. It is so pretty, and the brain fog is real. It's not a calathea, it's not a maranta, and I nearly killed it splitting it up with my mom so we could each have a piece. My velvet calathea that I also purchased with my mother. This is my, I think, rabbit foot maranta. So cute. And look how tall it is. Like, it's ridiculous. I think it's trying to reach this grow light over here. But I mean, come on, dude. He's so funny looking. And I don't know where all these dead ass leaves came from, but I'm not mad at it. Gloriousum. This thing was in Leca. I didn't even realize how big these leaves are. They're like about as big as my hand. That's pretty cool. Like, right? I'm here for that. I love the veination on the gloriosum leaves as well. I actually just moved this guy from Leca into a pot because it wasn't stable. And I feel like it deserves to be stable, and maybe it would grow better. This is the second leaf I ever grew on this thing. The first one died. I'm trying to push this one out, I guess, because I wasn't giving it proper nutrients at the time. So this is technically the third leaf here. It tore as it was growing. It's since hardened off, but I mean, it's still gorgeous. It's just not as big as the other one. This sad looking little thing is a philodendron of some sort. I don't know. I have this little guy Wow, the brain fog is real today, you guys. This is Calathea vittata. There we go, vittata. Obviously this piece is dying, but this piece is brand new, and I don't know why it's opening so slowly, but I cannot wait to see what that leaf looks like when it finally opens all the way. My little crocodile fern, which I adore. This guy was another rescue from the nursery. I love him. Yeah. Let's see. My crimson princess, I think. I just love, like, everything about what's going on here. It's so cute. Like, look. Like, I love this pot. I love that it's working in the leca. Like, look at this crazy variegation that I'm getting from having it under the grow lights. My Calathea orbifolia, which for some reason the leaves are like stretching and becoming more pointy. I don't know why that's happening. I don't like it. It needs some water, I think. It's another reason I don't really care for this style of pot, because I'm like, I never know like how much to water it. There is a hole in there, but it's not like a good enough hole, you know? This is a rattlesnake calathea, I believe, that my friend had at her apartment, and it was just so unhappy. So I don't want to say rescued it, but I took it home with me to see if anything could be done, because it was just straight up. Never relaxed, nothing, just sad. And I don't know why. She doesn't know why, but it's happy here. So maybe it'll stay. I don't know. My moonlight philodendron over here. I apparently struggle with these mounding philodendrons, which is weird since the peace lilies really like me, but you know, whatever. Can't win them all. See, it's got these cranky looking brand new leaves over here. Oh well. We're working on it. I've got a little, like, tell me that's not adorable. It's hard to see around this thing, but whatever. Yeah, it's a little espresso pot with some succulents in it. Again, I don't usually keep succulents because they don't like me, but I've got some Hoya Bella in here, there and there. This is string of turtles. Come on, focus. Thank you. And that's, this little guy's a piece of that Queen of the Night cactus I showed y'all. I think I had a piece of Pixie Peperomia in there, but it died because it wasn't quite the same, I guess. Anyway, more Hoya Bella in here. This one's pretty big and long and happy for the most part. I think it did get a little hit of spider mites earlier this year, but it seems to be recouping, which is fine. My gorgeous Pink Lady Aglaonema, or Lady Valentine. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's Lady Valentine. Look how freaking pink this leaf is about to be. This guy actually put out a flower for me, but it like died halfway through becoming a flower. It was really weird. Yeah, so I've got an Adansonii. I think it's narrow form. This is an old leaf. I got this in a trade, and I don't even remember what I traded for, but it was a plant I did not care for. So I'm really excited. This thing's growing really well for me. I've already, I chopped it in half once and propagated it back into this pot. Can you see? No, you can't. Okay. My Philodendron Micans. I don't know what's going on. He's got, like, for some reason, all my philodendrons are like half-assing it. Like, this is one of the leaves it came with. And let's see. These are the new leaves. I'm like, why? Why are you so small and sad? But yeah. This is a baby Birkin. Also, not a huge fan. I don't know. I think I just need to get rid of all of my self-heading or mounding philodendron and get over it. But I want my mom to take them because she likes them. So I guess we'll have to see. One of us has to either go to Sacramento or come down to San Francisco and visit each other and put plants in their car. This is a piece of lightly variegated Peperomia obtusifolia. There's some like dark green variegation. Kind of reminds me of like the global green pothos kind of cool. Again, not a huge fan of peperomia. This one apparently has mixed feelings about leca. I don't know. Like, the original leaves were nice and flat and round. And then they start doing this shit. I don't know. But, you know, at least it's variegated. That's cool. Let's see, moving on. Okay. So we've got my little, I think the only other succulents I have, this calathea here. That's a piece of blue echeveria. This is a string of dolphins that turned into a string of whales and is just schmoopy. And then this came from my grandma. It is some sort of Haworthia, I think. Yeah. Oh, and then there's a little bit of echeveria there. I think that's it. That's in there now. That's alive at least. I got this calathea to flower twice, and it hasn't happened since. But that's okay, because again, not really that into succulents. So look, we're over it. All right, another one of my favorites. This is my Monstera celtibicana. It's very silvery. It grows super duper fast, no matter where I move it, and it likes me. You can't tell how big it is because it's in front of this pothos, but yeah, it's not a small plant. It's fun. Yeah, again with the white pots though, like what am I doing there? This is a regular Hoya carnosa, green carnosa. There we go, figured it out. I've got this beautiful giant golden pothos. It's climbing, well, it's not climbing up my wall technically, but it's leaning on the wall. Thank goodness it's not trying to get into the drywall or the paint. That would be really sad, because I don't own this place. If I owned it, I wouldn't care, but there's that. Oh, I almost forgot about you babies. This is little Prince of Orange. He's weird looking. Again, all my philodendron are. I don't know why that part's angry, but it is. Probably should just pull that off. This little aluminum plant. It's very cute. Needs water. More chatty of some unknown green variety. This is the one Murphy actually chomped on, which is why it looks pathetic in the pot there. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, I'm getting tired, and we're almost there. Can we do it before I fall asleep or something? Okay, so right here I have my original Monstera laniata. I love this guy. It is dying again because I forgot to water her too. We've got this. It's my very, very, very first syngonium. It's pretty cute. I like her. Kind of growing a little wonky because it's been down below the grow lights. But like, look how fun that is. I can see why Harley G likes them. I have these other two. I don't know what these are called. I think this one and this one have pink veins in the very center, so they're really cute. This one is a white butterfly, I'm pretty sure. Like that leaf there, you can tell. It's really pretty. Let's see, right here, we've got my Aglaonema leprechaun, which is hilarious because my boyfriend's from Dublin and it makes me laugh every time. That's him. Well, us. We cute, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, really like that plant. I like Aglaonemas. I don't have a lot of them because they're not as popular in, whoa, they're not as popular in my plant stores that I see. But I really like that one. It's a, like, brother, I guess, of the Aglaonema Silver Bay that everyone likes, which is a cool plant, but this one was in the store and the Silver Bay wasn't, and I didn't, like, the only Silver Bays I ever see are like gigantic, and I live in what is essentially a studio apartment with my boyfriend and 2 cats. So we don't need any gigantic plants except for the bird of paradise that I'm obsessed with. And the golden pothos, that's humongous, that I'm obsessed with. Anyway, moving along. My little snake plant, it's a Zeylonica, which I only know because I left the tag in there. Otherwise, I would totally forget. I have like a lot of rescue plants from the nursery. Oh my god. I don't even know if I was showing you guys anything that whole time. And I have a lot of rescue plants from the nursery. Some of their employees are not as good with plants as others, but I'm always very proud. I want to like take my videos and show them like, hey, like, remember that plant you sold me? Which they probably don't remember because they rarely even remember my face. But every time I rescue a plant from them, it comes up with some new growth and it's happy. Okay, this is my gorgeous pink Photonia. I think my grandma made this pot. It's not obviously a plant pot, but that's okay. I'm just gonna hide the dead leaves. And yeah, it's showing up a little red, but it's pink. It's so pink, I love it. Now, this is a piece of Hoya retusa that I've been propagating for no reason for a very long time. I just kind of forgot about it. And I don't really have anything else to put in this little kitty that my mom got me for propagating stuff. So, well, I guess I could chop something and put it in there. Yeah, so I got this Hoya Crimson Princess. Wait, is this the Crimson Princess or is the other one? I never remember. The String Bean Hoya. Don't remember what this one's called, but it's cute. Another one that's in Leca. I don't know why everyone is obsessed with putting their Hoyas in Leca. I'm over Leca. Like, it's fun, and it's kind of nice to kind of do the set it and forget it trick, but I'm bored. Let's not even look at that. That is pathetic. That is a Dieffenbachia. I love Dieffenbachias. Apparently, it doesn't like the grow light being so close, though. And I don't know where else to put it because I don't know, cats and stuff. This, I'm really just waiting for this Repot tetrasperma to do something. It has been a single leaf. There is a node, there are roots, like, so I don't know. And then I also have this Dieffenbachia, which has to be up here because cats, believe it or not, it used to be variegated, kind of similar to this one. You can still see the variegation on this because the leaf died with variegation, whereas this one has just decided to start growing in green. I don't know why. I used to love Dieffenbachias and now they hate me. So, this is my Exotica. It is very, very thirsty. Whoops. You can tell because the leaves are curling in on themselves like that. Like, this actual leaf is humongous. But it's sad. Right. Water it after the video. Okay. Over here we have my Radias Triscantia zebrina. It's kind of been through the ringer because it used to be over there in that window. Apparently it had mixed feelings. It liked the light, but not the heat from the radiator. I got a ZZ plant over here. For some reason, my best friend has one and it's just grown. It's kind of exploded and it's not fair because mine isn't doing anything. And I want it to. I have this Monstera over here. I'm gonna move. Anyway, this Monstera here still hasn't fenestrated, but it is pretty happy. I've got this baby bunny belly Chatty here. This guy, love it. It's got super duper soft leaves. They're this beautiful purple color on one side, and on the front there is gorgeous green. Love that. Yeah, I don't know. Some strands are straight up dead, and I'm just too lazy to pull them off apparently because I don't know. I have this Pothos Enjoy, which is cute. I grabbed a couple clippings from work last year, which I think I told you guys about in one of my last videos. If not, I did. I'm not ashamed of it. I repotted all of their plants for them. I think I earned this tiny little guy. It was like two leaf clippings, and it's just grown and grown and grown. And Enjoy grow really, really slowly. So that's all I've got after 6 months. I've got this Cebu Blue Pothos, which I think came from a trade. Like, how can you not love these leaves? Like, they're so shiny, and that like blue cast to the green is so pretty. And then I have this lemon lime Philodendron. It's the lighter version, I guess, of the cordatum, which I have another one of right here. This has to be one of my all-time favorite plants, I think. This one, unlike the Enjoy, yeah, you sir, this guy also came from cuttings from my job. and it has been just so happy. I mean, like, yeah, the leaves aren't humongous on it, but like, it's just so nice and full. And I've barely done anything to it. Like, I don't think I've chopped it up since I got it. So it's just happy. Not that happy. Come on. Don't be weird. Yeah. So I think I need to chop and prop that Cebu blue because it's not making me happy looking like all skanky and gangly like that. We're working on it though. Oakley dokley, folks. We're on to the very last section of plants that I have. You really like this close-up view, huh? Here we have the cuttings from my domino peace lily. Another variegated spider plant, because who doesn't love variegated plants, especially when they're classic? Another monstera. This one I rescued from Trader Joe's. Yeah, and my Hoya retusa. I got her off an Etsy shop, I believe, and I don't know. I guess I'm not that into it. I really wanted the linearis, but I couldn't find one that I could stomach the price of because people are price gouging. And last but not least, my sort of thirsty Scindapsus pictus silver satin, the Argyrius that I was talking to you guys about earlier at the beginning of the video. This is where any cuttings of Scindapsus you'd see around my apartment are from. I did not even realize this guy was growing so quickly because I had it over by the TV where my Marble Queen pothos is sitting now, and it was just growing, mounding up on top and like kind of doing a little weird circle-y thing. And then one day I picked it up and I was like, what's going on over here? Like, look at these ridiculously long vines. Like, they just appeared. I kind of had to untangle this guy too, and then boom. Well, that's sad. But yeah, boom. Just like all this vining stuff just popped out, and it looks so cute when it's all like watered and full. But again, Scindapsus, pothos, and philodendrons all kind of do this sad little leaf curl thing. You can see it's curling under. Oh, here's a good example. This one's curling under on itself because it's thirsty AF. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching my plant tour. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all the ridiculous plants that I have in my apartment. I'm very proud of myself for not having killed any of, well, for having kept the ones alive that are currently alive. I feel like that's a real achievement for someone who barely keeps herself alive. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little apartment tour. Yeah. Come visit me anytime on my channel. I will hopefully be posting more videos in the sort of near future. It takes a long time to edit and film and I was gonna say plan, but your girl doesn't plan. I literally made this spur of the moment. But yeah, thanks for watching. Come back soon.